What's up, y'all? It's $10, and I'm wearing some headphones. Look at me. And this is the third episode. It's the third one, and it's our podcast, the Really Bad Podcast. Third out of 3,000 more to come, and then we're done. We're talking about just a whole slew of important business here. I'm going to run through a couple of them. On YouTube, we can't say certain curse words anymore. We're going to run through that. It will not be comical. It'll be very serious business. I'll tell you all the ones we can't say anymore. Cody gets his balls cut off in a TV show, so that's hilarious. We're going to talk about that. We watch a horror movie written by an AI system, and we react to that thing, whatever it is. Oh yeah, we went on a float trip, and some guy got his tent peed in. Haha. Loser. And then we also dropped some knowledge on you with our new weed strain. Pretty interesting. And also, Kid Codeine has this conspiracy theory about how big businesses are paying people to chop their balls off. So very intriguing stuff. Let's get into it right after the intro. Subscribe if you're on YouTube. All right, welcome to our podcast that we do.
Ooh.
Sponsored by Miller Lite.
Episode 3.
Don't sue us.
Don't sue us.
In fact, reverse sue us.
Yes.
And give them beers. I don't personally drink it, but I'll be the number one spokesman if you paid us.
He'll drink one right now, though.
He doesn't have a problem with it.
If you sponsor us, I'll drink one on this podcast. Hey, champagne and beer.
Shook him up right before he got it.
You know what? Yeah. This is the kind of product you have, Miller Lite. I don't know.
Still want the sponsorship, though.
Pabst is.
I'm going to switch to Coors. I'm going to be a Keystone man from now on.
The mountains.
Well,
straight from dirt to mud.
From the dirt to the mud. Keystone Light. So I thought, it'd be fun. You guys might have noticed on our last podcast that because we have joined the YouTube Partner Program, we can't say curses or naughty words or phrases or sexual things. So just to run everybody up to speed, I was going to run through all the things that we can no longer say on here. So let me get it pulled up.
Can we guess some?
Yeah, I think you could guess a few. I gotta find it.
You'll only hear these phrases in the music.
No, I bleep out the music too.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, if you watched the last podcast, the Fago song, it's all bleeped out. It's actually kind of funny. Go check out episode 2, the Fago preview, to be in on this joke. So I'm going to run, these are like 30 words and phrases. There's more, obviously, but just things that we can no longer say on this podcast, uncensored. They will have to be bleeped out. I'm sorry. Let's go ahead and get started, guys. Number 1, ass. Number 2, damn. Number 3, fuck. Number 4, motherfucker. Number 6, fucking ass. Number 7, shit. Number 8. Did I skip one?
Daddy
Whatever, I'm not even going to number anymore. Bullshit. Shit f***er. Whore. Slut. Slut f***er. Bitch. Son of a bitch. Asshole. F***ing asshole.
Oh.
Douche. Douchebag.
You can't say douche.
Nah, I looked it up.
Okay.
Douchebag. Cock. Dick. Dick in my ass.
I hope someone can clip this. Somehow it gets out uncensored and they can just clip that one thing.
Pussy. Cum. Cum slut. Cum f***er. Cum in my ass. God damn. goddamn whore, f***ing goddamn whore, and hoe. Amongst other things, we
I'm
will know.
Sorry, TikTok Live, that you just had to just strain through all.
Yeah,
of that
if you're
that.
watching us on TikTok Live, then uncensored. This is podcast after dark right now.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys think about being censored so far?
I think if you do the censor thing again, you won.
What do you mean?
Spiel you just did.
Oh yeah.
You're easily up like 80.
So YouTube, don't worry. We will not let any of those things slide through the cracks.
Not even one, just simple
Nope, can't
He's
say
gonna have
douche.
fun editing that motherfucker.
Yeah, I might just put one long one throughout the whole. Just we'll see how lazy I'm feeling. But yeah, in the last podcast, have you seen the last podcast yet?
I haven't watched it,
I mean, he lived through it.
but I loved
Well, we have a curse counter, a naughty words counter on it now.
it. Did I win?
For individually, yeah.
You did. You
There
smoked
was a total of 288 curse words throughout the whole 40 minutes,
Holy shit.
and 140 or 50 of them were from you.
Over half.
There was a part to where you were just like,
He's gonna
and I mean, when you're talking about that shit, it's like, that. I mean, you gotta be like, like, shit.
I'm gonna have to like start cursing more to like catch up, because I watched it and saw mine. I was like stuck at like 10 for like a long time. I was like, the fuck is going on?
We're gonna do them for all the episodes from now on, so we'll
I thought I was
see.
a bad boy.
I think it's kind of cheating because I read that list for any of those to count towards me.
No, count them. You needed to beat Cody.
The
this
last, guess how many I got in the last one?
week. 60. 12.
I think I got like 12.
Oh my god, dude.
Isn't that crazy? The Jacob actually was in second. I think he had like 105.
Oh, so
or
we had like
something.
under 50 together?
You had like 65 or something.
Yeah.
Why don't you go ahead and let one rip?
I couldn't think of another one.
It's really nice. What about you? You want to
hold
try
on.
it out?
There was one that I liked earlier that you said, "F***er." You know? When's the next time you're going to be able to say that? Sorry, TikTok. But
That counts as two. That's a twofer.
Right.
It's a
Cody,
phrase.
you want to?
I'm trying to slow down now, man. I feel
Yeah.
like
Right.
an addict.
I think we should do an episode one time to where
We try not to.
I might put in like $20 and like can't curse the whole time.
Oh my gosh darn it.
We
You
all
can say
sound like
that.
Ned
Well,
Flanders.
daggum.
Yeah. You just can't say douche.
Mm-mm.
I don't know why I'm stuck on that one. I'm just confused. Like that's even a curse
I think
word.
it's like
When you said motherfucker, I swore you right after that you were gonna say daddy.
no. Wasn't
Just-
gonna say daddy. I was kind of cracking up writing those. So I was like,
That shit was gold.
oh, but if you're listening to the podcast on Spotify, completely uncensored, so you'll get to hear all those naughty words.
Yeah, we're not
a slew of them.
famous enough to be media trained. So.
Yeah, we could be. I only said like 12 curse words in 48 minutes
We could cut it
last
down.
time.
We just have to really think about what you said. There'd be pauses in between everything, you know?
I could dub them to make them like I'm saying, like rainbows.
Yeah.
Flowers.
I wish they kept bloopers. Of
Mother flowers.
We should have kept bloopers of that show that we shot.
Oh, yeah.
It was just like,
yeah.
yeah, under pressure.
Yeah, speaking of that, shout out to Yellow Bike Films for hooking us up. That's what it's called, right? Yellow Bike
Yeah.
Films? Yeah, that's what I thought. And our homie Christian for getting us hooked up with a little slot on some potential screen time. Some
He already
shit. They
broke
got a good project
he already
going
broke
and
the
stuff.
seal on social media on like what it is too, so we can like say what it is.
Oh, cool. It's like a revamp of the old like 1979 Warriors movie, but they're trying to make it into a TV show. And we get killed off. Bam, bam.
For the younger generation, it's like the Warriors video game. Didn't they have a video game?
They did have a video game and it was
The
sick.
video game was f***ing awesome.
You run around and get
I
little spray
played
cans and
that
shit.
before I even watched
Yeah.
the movie.
Were our characters... Because our characters were in the movie, kind of, but were they in the video game?
Yeah, but we're like the jean jacket guys.
We get killed off in like the first 10 minutes.
Yeah. The dude's like got a Bowie knife.
Such an honor.
and, like,
Yeah.
I had to literally what is
Cut
it?
your balls off.
Neuter my ass.
Yeah.
Until
I didn't know that. I didn't know anything about that.
either,
And
dude.
then you're laying on the
yeah,
ground.
yeah.
I was
Until
on the
he
ground
said that,
covered
I
in
was like,
blood,
oh,
and
shit.
He's just like, all right, now act like you're gonna cut his balls off. I was like,
It was fun.
You have to like take yourself to that
really
place.
metal
in your
to
head.
I was just like, okay, God.
He's like, I don't have balls. I don't know how to.
He's like, all
act
right,
like
now
this."
slit his throat. Like, okay.
Right. It was cool. It was a good
It was
experience.
awesome,
It was
dude.
different than what we usually do, and
It was
I
really
definitely
cool.
would like to do something like that again. I would much rather be a voice actor though. Like I've always wanted to do that. Like be in like some sort of cartoon or you know what I mean, anime or something like that. I think that'd be lit.
Nothing against these guys, but I definitely had the best lines in the show.
I hope none of them make it. I hope not a single
I
one
would,
makes
like,
it.
say
as soon-
these
as soon-
ridiculous-
As soon as we're about to get killed, it's nothing but dicks and ass with this guy.
They just told it. It honestly, like we went in
good
there.
acting, mild acting, eat my ass just out of nowhere. You're like, what the fuck? Like
Eat
we did this like
eat
14
my
times, you know what I mean? And we're just like out of nowhere. It's just 10. It's just like I can't keep I knew he was gonna say something like that too.
He
but I
said,
just
"Say
couldn't
whatever you guys want,"
Keep a straight face during
and
it, man.
he was like, "Good job." I like
he
that.
did say
So I
good
amped it
job
up.
one time, but yeah, you were a little
Though
bit
he
over the
said
top
it,
with it.
yeah. But you know,
I hope it turned out good though, man. It was a really fun little thing to be on.
I hope it gets picked up,
Yeah.
or at least I hope we get the footage from it. Like, hey, yo, send
I
us the
hope they at
fucking
least
footage.
release it on YouTube. You know, worst case scenario, so
Yeah.
you can go watch it for sure.
I had a good time. Cody got his balls cut off.
Almost. He didn't finish.
We
He
got
didn't- he
shot?
didn't do it.
We had to do this scene where we got shot and had to fall on the ground, and he's like, "Don't catch yourself with your arms, like just fall."
Yeah, that was
And it was like a
hard 'cause
concrete
It was
ground.
natural to kind of want to catch yourself, so I like kept falling on my knees and stuff. I'm like, nah, dude, just fall.
I
Definitely
wasn't
cool.
completely dead yet, so I was like, I've got to at least like
Right,
move
right.
something.
Just making
Snap,
sure.
snap, snap, baby.
Yeah, I'm telling Cody, hurry
I
up.
was trying to make sure that was gonna work too, but I didn't want to say anything. But it looked like the
No, I think it's working.
Yeah.
sound.
Here, I'm just gonna step right in front of the camera here, turn
Oh.
this up a little bit.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. It's a podcast, baby. Anything can happen.
Yeah, we're not Joe Rogan.
I'll blur out my crotch.
We definitely need to upgrade to where we each have our own mic, though, with some headphones.
Oh
sometime.
yeah, for
I
sure.
was thinking about using our wirelesses. Like if we could hook
Holy
that to
Why
like
don't
that
we? We can.
next time.
Yeah.
If we if we don't get canceled for that whole
Or Dan,
cursing
you
that I
have
was
like
doing at
that
the beginning.
handheld, and I have two handhelds at my house. I could just bring those. They wouldn't even have to be wireless. We could just hook them up.
We could be in like different locations.
I remember you telling me
I'm
about
in
that
Japan.
one podcast.
And like low
Hi, I'm $10 and I am in Japan. You have to say where you are every time.
low key, no one's doing that either.
What? Doing in
the
different
podcast,
countries?
no, with the f***ing microphones.
Yeah, they are. That's
Yeah,
where I got
people
the
are
idea.
definitely doing that.
The only time I see people doing that is when they do a podcast and they're going around on the street like interviewing motherfuckers.
I saw one with Rick Rubin. He was just laying in his bed chilling.
Yeah.
I feel like
talking
it's like
to
the
somebody.
stereotype to have like a super fancy microphone and headphones.
Definitely. I mean, we're just here working our magic, you know?
Well, I've got a fun thing we can react to. If you guys like watching videos on the internet, you know I do.
Oh, hit me with
Last
it.
time we watched the video on the internet, it went mini viral. So let's
Mini
go ahead
viral,
and do it.
baby. Almost. Well, what is it? Like 150,000 views combined on
I would
TikTok.
not call that mini viral.
I don't know. It blew up pretty fast.
It was nice.
Piquito viral.
But people enjoyed it, so we hope you enjoy this one.
Yeah.
So,
Go back and check that out. We reacted to Sus Wrestler promos, so it was fun. And they said some pretty wild stuff. Some stuff you'll hear Cody probably say off camera sometime.
That's
Never have the
hilarious.
privilege.
Yeah, throw me under the bus, Mr. Fucking Fuck you, dude.
his little counter just went ding, 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 ding.
gotta-
Mr. Fucking fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
I don't give a
Sound effects to it, like you break 50, it goes like
You
a
can
little
do that.
power up or something.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Dude, just
You have to
steal the Mario, like the mushroom. You eat it.
Yeah.
You know?
High score.
Yeah.
No, dude, seriously, the Halo Kill-tacular.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So this video, you guys have probably seen it before. It's by you guys. I mean, you guys might have seen it. I think Chaos is talking about he's seen a couple, but it's this AI program that wrote a horror movie script.
Oh, a script? Just the script?
Well, they have it. It's being read out by actors, and they have like 3D video. I'll show it on the screen with everybody, but it's pretty funny. But it's by Netflix as a joke, so that's what I'm saying. A lot of people might have seen it, but it's pretty funny. Let's
I have not seen this.
watch it, react to it, naturally, have fun, enjoy the time we're spending together.
Let's go, cuss counter.
We see a woman that has outer beauty and inner black. She dangles over a vat of chair sauce. With a masked maid in hell where Texas rides a mean unicycle with 3 wheels.
Hello, Jennifer. I am Mr. Puzzles. Do you want to be a gamer?
No, not that. How you know my name?
You have a body. Jennifers always have bodies. You are slowly dropping into chair saws. This is a puzzle.
A wall dies revealing time.
A wall dies.
No, that is my coworker. We work together some days. Let him go.
Do not kill me, please. I have several families. I am a coworker.
Life is not like that.
He said it with a question mark.
Jenny Fear, puzzle number 2. Which house turns into hostile on a fully moon?
I don't know houses. I am a virgin.
That is wrong house. Consequences.
God will be my coworker now.
Jennifer is sprayed with red coworker juice. Detective stumbles through the ceiling.
An AI wrote this whole thing.
Yeah. It got like
My
fed a
wife is
bunch
dead.
of
I will save
horror
you.
movie scripts.
The detective trips because he is mostly whiskey. He hits a lever.
He's mostly whiskey.
A whale
Cody's
falls.
mostly whiskey.
He failed the whale puzzle. All do. I hope you have coupon for coffin.
Consequences.
Bird.
He's
Mr. Puzzles. Here is some bull.
Here is some bullets.
My name is
That's what you should have said in the show, bro.
Whale fall on you.
He's no whale.
Whale.
He's an underwater guy. Sorry your coworker died.
It is okay. It is large company.
You are good at games, but how are you at sport? This last puzzle number 4.
She said, "It's okay, my coworker died. It's a big company."
We are tied to bowling pins. And here comes a bowling knife.
Do not worry. I called for backup.
Hundreds of whales crashed and killed. They think they'd be safe.
Mr. Puzzles is not here. He must be forever dead and gone.
Nice. I need relaxation. A text. But who knows I have fun.
She sits in the stall chair.
5 chair puzzle.
The AI really does follow the way of
Oh yeah.
story.
Jennifer screams the scream of many sequels.
Yeah, kind of. Well, that was it.
That's on Netflix?
No, it's
No, it's-
Netflix is a joke.
Oh, I was like,
channel.
what the f? They're really picking up anything nowadays.
They'll take anything besides us.
That's awesome.
God,
Well,
it's
that
like,
was wild.
what?
Yep, that's so like that's kind of like I guess it's a thing. You know what I mean?
No,
like
yeah,
they
I mean, I've heard that
they
you
feed the AI like all horror films,
They,
like it
what
watches it
AI,
all.
Though? Do you guys know what AI is? It like a public
I don't know
AI?
if they like make it themselves or
That
what.
it-
There's
had
like
to
a
have
whole
been.
there's like a whole bunch of different AIs.
Like the whales really threw me off.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Hundreds
that
of
was
whales
from.
crashed through the ceiling.
What horse? Like it was fed horror scripts.
But-
What f***ing horror scripts was it fed?
Maybe
Did they
like
give it Free Willy?
maybe like Moby Dick
And
got
then
in there.
and then a bunch of I guess, but man, the AI must really like Moby because
I don't know what a whale would be now that I'm thinking about it. I'm trying to even think of like one maybe where like some guy cut open a whale and lived in it or something, but it's like there's nothing like that.
no, like nothing. Man, that was wild.
He's an underwater cop.
Now I will be co-workers with God.
There was some good one-liners for sure.
Yeah.
Hope you have
Bravo
a
to
coupon
the
for a
AI
coffin.
system. Yeah, hope you have coupon for coffin. Here's
You
some
had
bullet.
coupon for coffee.
Here's some bullet.
That's solid.
But yeah, there's
Completely misses.
if you like those, there's like I think like 6 or 7 others of them on there. They do like Christmas movies and stuff like that. So go check
What?
them out. I thought that one was the best.
Oh my god, that was great.
But yeah, it was good. I found when I watched that, I found a couple AI things that you can like type and make scripts with, but they were only funny like 25% of the time. I did it with Chaos, and like I was trying to make it
He told me about this.
like seem funny, like because you type in a beginning sentence and then it like goes off of it, and I was like, you know, Chaos has a small he has no friends, and then it like you just start hitting enter and it'll like start typing out the story, and it just went to Chaos started biting everyone. The blood ran to the corner of the room. No one could sleep. Chaos would bite them until once their eyes closed or something.
It was like some super creepy ass, like something that you would not have expected from what he actually typed in, and it just boiled it down to like he's a murderer and everyone's gonna die and there's nothing you can do to stop him.
So
Like,
if you have a tiny penis and no friends,
And you guys want this,
Make you
and
bite.
these motherfuckers want the AI to like run the world and shit. It's like,
was that the
AI?
AI? It was the AI.
That's awesome.
Well,
Yeah, well,
I enjoyed that.
Yeah, for sure.
Ooh. Yep.
that AI,
yep.
the first AI music artist was like also the first music artist to ever be fired from a record label.
Like same day.
With like the same
What
day
is
they
his
were
name?
signed.
I think it's F in Mecca.
Yeah.
He's been around for a few years because I've heard about him for a couple years now, but he just recently got more and more popular because his social media following is insane. But like they do a good job creating that guy.
Yeah.
And like they've done like stories because they don't really know who the guy is who does it, but it's actually I don't remember his name. It's a guy they hired, and he's just went in and said like they don't pay him to rap the songs. He like raps words in like hella different cadences and all the different words you can think of, and he's just paid to go in the studio and just rap stuff so the AI can generate it together and he doesn't have to do the songs.
Yeah.
So it's not actually even a guy doing the songs. It's just a guy's voice that they've paid to go in there who's like a rapper himself who like does it. So it's super dope, dude.
When I was looking at those AI things, there was a setting where you could only do like lyrics if you wanted to. So you could like type in like all these keywords and
Baby,
stuff.
don't mess around.
Yeah, that song, AI. All AI. But yeah, you can make like a whole song. I tried to do that for this one so we could make a song and like we could each do a verse of it or something.
Oh, that would have been fun.
Maybe next time.
Right.
So maybe next year.
Maybe
know.
never.
Maybe never. No promises on this podcast.
This could be the last podcast.
Yeah. We might not even release this one.
This
Nope.
just got dark.
You think we owe you something?
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Dark.
Well, yeah. This is the first half. It's a really bad podcast where we're playing games and we really
First
need
half.
like ideas for new games or like videos to react to, and
Questions.
if you have any videos you want us to see what we would think about or anything like that, definitely try to drop it in the comments. And if you listen on Spotify, travel over to YouTube and drop it in those comments for sure.
Send us pictures.
Don't send us pictures.
We could just go live
Send
and make
pics.
a video watching like the top like 50 TikTok
50
like,
f***ings.
like funny TikTok videos, trending
yeah,
TikTok
yeah.
videos. And whatnot,
Yeah, that's not a bad
react
one.
I wouldn't mind. I'm
We
on
should,
the TikTok. I'm hip.
We should pick a random movie and we should watch it,
And just
and
have our
then
little
at the
box in
end
the
we
corner.
should talk about it.
Yeah, we should review that.
We got really
terrible
baked
zombie
and
movie.
did Ready Player One,
God dang it, dude.
and
The AI program. is
the
really
Ready Player
shit.
One is an insane movie. If you guys haven't checked that out,
Yeah, I got a little too. I don't usually do dabs, but I did a dab with Chaos, and we had to like pause it, and I was like, "Yo, Ready
Stop
Player
the movie.
One. This movie is too intense for me."
we ended up talking about the movie for about an hour and then playing the movie and finishing it out. But like, we should pick a good movie like that. Like, ooh, the new Avatar is gonna come out soon. Wait, do that or something like that. I'd be down.
I like games so much, and I have not seen that movie. I've never seen Ready Player. Like,
Ready Player One, you haven't?
I haven't never seen that movie.
Oh, you should watch it. It's
I
so
know,
good, dude.
I know.
Let's just
It's
not
so
do the
good.
podcast and just watch it right now.
Where in the hell can you watch it at?
I mean, I own it.
Kenyon's
I'll give
house?
it to
It's
you.
got to be on something. I don't even have.
I'm sure
anything.
you can rent,
I don't
like-
even have a DVD player. Everything is
I don't-
digital.
What?
Everything's digital.
Well, yeah.
You don't have a DVD
The only
player?
reason I have a DVD player still is because my Xbox. I haven't got the one. I just still have.
Yeah, I've got the
I mean, I have the
1S,
one,
and it
not the
doesn't have a
1S,
freaking
so-
disc drive anymore.
Yeah, so I don't know. To be honest with you, I mean, I'm sure like you ever heard of Vudu? It's like
Yeah.
it's kind of like Blockbuster but
The
digital.
VUDU.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You can rent movies. I bet it might be on there or something. Or Amazon probably got it. Amazon Prime.
I've got both of those. So.
It's just you'll probably rent it from one of those. It's dope.
Before we go to break, speaking of streaming platforms, if you ever like just want to, I don't know, waste your time, get Tubi and just watch a random film on there. They're all terrible. And it's like so terrible that it's like funny. It's get really baked and watch any Tubi movie if you got some time to waste. It is great.
You
It's
know
like
what
watching
movie
bad porn.
we should watch is that movie that we found. You said you've already seen it, but we haven't seen it. It's about the dude who's turned into the walrus.
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
Mr.
called
Tusk or something
Tusk
like that. It's
with-
just called
it's called
Tusk.
Tusk.
Yeah.
with Jason, what's his face?
Yeah, we should
from-
watch that
Yeah.
and review it.
We can do that.
I saw the. It's supposed to be like a psychological horror film, which is like my least favorite type of film ever, where they try to just psychologically disturb you.
Uh-oh.
It's like
Is it like that?
yes, it's like here's one setting.
I haven't
and then
seen
let's go
it
to
like
the,
for a long ass time.
you know the type
I was
of
like
movies
a
that
child
are like
almost,
here's
kind
some
of.
shit that's happened in the beginning. We're skipping to the end. Here's some shit that's happened in the end. Back to the beginning. Back to the end. Back to the
Oh.
beginning. Back to the end, and then it ends in the middle. It's
Ain't
like what
about
the like mind.
Cody likes the movies where people are getting stabbed and then chicks are topless and then they get stabbed.
I don't
and
even like those movies, dude. Because who wants to stab a topless chick?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who does.
And Jeffrey Dahmer over here.
Nah. Jeffrey Dahmer though.
WWJD.
Hell
That show. That
What
show.
would Jeffrey do?
we
He got
got-
a little bracelet on.
We got like 2 minutes. We got like 2 minutes before we gotta go to the break. But I read something that was like people can't even get past the first episode because it's so disturbing. He ain't even killed anybody yet.
What? I've like watched the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched the whole season.
Was it like? Is that?
No,
I
you
mean,
just
it's
talk
f***ed
about how
up, but it's
sick
not
the kid,
like-
how sick he
Yeah.
is. Because it's just
It-
like
the-
you are
the
the
guy-
I've been debating watching it after I read that. I was
Well,
like,
you like Evan Peter because you like American Horror Story too.
Yeah.
So like he does a killer job and like he's a creep, but it's not like I can't watch this.
I thought
like it's
Zac
just
Efron
it's just as
was-
bad as any other like.
no, you're
you've
thinking
seen
of Ted Bundy.
You've seen like a
Oh, yeah.
horror movie or something, like cool. Like that's just as bad as I feel like this Jeffrey Dahmer. It's just the fact that was real that it makes it seem worse.
It was just like all the abuse.
But
I
it's
think
not-
that the dude sustained before being a complete utter psychopath.
And like it doesn't even really show that much. It just shows his mom is like a pillhead and like he likes to cut up like roadkill for fun. It like shows that for like 2 episodes.
That's some Michael Myers.
But yeah, that's
Yeah.
like that's what I'm saying. It's not. I mean, like the things he does is super f***ed up. I'm not downplaying that, but the show is not like unwatchable at all. It's mild.
Good. I'm gonna watch it then. I shall watch it tonight.
Oh, you don't like blood though, huh?
That's fine.
Okay.
I'll get over it. Well, we're gonna take a break, play a song, do drugs.
Whoa, no, we're not.
Whoa, hey! Oh, that was just the AI.
No drugs.
We're gonna go read our Bibles really fast, and then we're gonna be right back.
And we're thumping them.
We're thumping them like God intended.
Yeah. Make your block hot. Mad shock. So much fago, make your heart stop. Just non-stop. Dope until I pass out. Say I'm gassed out. Mad cause they can't cause I'm in my bag now. When I heard it, y'all want smoke, but they popping no shots. Got a body in the trunk. I ain't giving no tonight if I cut them up. We're gonna test your luck. That make the party stop off the Molly rock. Every prick gon' make her body drop. She get mighty top. You mistake, you let us set it off. We warned you off.
It's a party right up in here.
Why don't you lick on this big? I haven't seen that movie in a long time, bro.
Welcome back.
Podcast, baby.
We didn't know you were filming. Our crew back there behind the camera, they get us at the worst. Damn you guys, f***ers. We love you, though. Anyways, we're back. And speaking of we're back, we just got back from a float trip.
Yeah.
That we didn't float.
Shout out Tom Wood.
Missouri Life.
Shout out Hatchet Mountain Records. Tom Woods Float 2022. We've been going the last couple of years. It was dope.
Shout out Juggalos.
Shout out Risk.
Shout out
Ogre. Tom Woods.
Shout out anybody.
Shout out
Dustin Lane for the sick picks.
Yeah. You got some good picks.
This shit was awesome, bro.
It was a good time. They had one of the loudest stages. Like, we played at the Gathering. Big stage. I still think the float stage was louder somehow.
For sure.
Though. Like I was like my internal organs were
that's
vibrating
I told
while I was
I told
performing.
everybody, I was like, if you've got any kind of heart issue or a pacemaker or anything,
they make you sign a waiver before you get up there.
There's no joke. If you would have went up there, you would have died. Like the you could
For
feel
real.
your lungs, heart, and brain moving around.
Like I had my water by the on top of the speaker and it fell off, so I went to go grab it like mid set and I put my head by the speaker and was like,
during sound check, all the
died.
sound engineers had all their like toolkits and shit up on the speakers, and they started playing, and all that vibrated off.
It was cool, man. It was a very loud and awesome stage.
They told us what they had. They had all JBL speakers, and they had 3 18s on top of 3 18s in the back, and then 2 18s in the front. Not a single one of them was facing towards the crowd.
They also had the two big
loud,
like, white
bro.
tower things.
Yeah, and the two f***ing towers on the side. Like, it was definitely like
loud.
some of the best sound that we've had at a event.
If you're like a Spider-Man nerd, it was almost like one of those things that you put like Venom in to like it like literally felt the f***ing sound to get the symbiote off of Venom.
Dude,
you stood in the middle of it. It was like, f***, dude, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. Like if it gets too loud.
I kept having to clear my throat because it was like vibrating the inside of my f***ing esophagus.
It was.
Yeah, but he's used to it.
Up to the front, it was fine, but for real, that back of the stage was rough. It was cool though. It was a good experience, good practice for those real loud experiences to be in. You know, we didn't float this year because last year we got demolished.
Because
we got fucked up. We got burnt.
I didn't see a single other.
We're really proved that we were city boys on that float last year. It was really long, and then we performed right after. So this year we skipped the float, but we camped and we got fucked up. So
it might go next year though.
We still floated. If you know what I mean.
Like, to be honest, if you were gonna float, this year was definitely the year because it was cool and it was raining. Like, it was just so hot, and it didn't rain at all last year, so the water was so low. It was like 1.5 feet, 2 feet higher than it was last year. So it was just running constantly. There was people that when they left at 9 a.m., they were back at 3, so it was a 6-hour float.
Right.
Like,
yeah, because it was
last time it was
like
8. It was 8.
Yeah.
Because like we literally there's white water. You go over the hills and you get stuck, and we just have to take a foot off and push ourselves
Yeah, bro.
back
We went over this one like waterfall where just the front was where you stepped on like that water moccasin or whatever.
Yeah, dude.
We just dipped down. Just the front of our boat is in the water, starting to fill up. We're like, are you f***ing kidding me? Like, of all things, you know what I mean?
And
just
I
the spot where you can like
hop out,
launch
real quick.
yourself out.
I just dropped my foot in the water and I stepped right on the head of the snake, and it just wrapped its body up my leg, and I just threw myself.
Cody was never so aroused in life.
This, bro. No, I did not sign up for that.
He brought that snake home.
As soon as we got off and got the floats back into shore, we went back and had to perform like in less than 2 hours or some shit.
I don't think we even performed with shoes or anything.
No.
We were like so crispy we couldn't even put clothes back on, bro. It was fucked up.
And it was fun as hell, but we were like, this is a learning experience.
But yeah, this year was definitely better because we just came way more prepped and
Chris
like,
made
all
us look
things
like
set up.
b****s too, because he was just like,
I'm not burnt.
I don't know what y'all are talking about.
Motherfucker. So there was one of the funny stories that I did want to say about this is there was, and I'm not going to say any names, not even our friend who retaliated. There are this couple there, like this middle-aged couple, and they were like fighting and screaming through the night, and like he was
by through the night, we for real mean like 3 a.m. to 10 a.m.
like he was beating her, like she cut him with a fucking knife and shit, and one of them was driving around the campsite and ran over their tent with their buddy in it, and like they didn't get kicked out at all, which was crazy. But so yeah, I think there was one time where me and Chaos were just sitting at our camp, and she was walking around yelling, "Jim, where the f*** are you, Jim?" Just like a crackhead.
I was out, bro. I was like,
But so one of our buddies that I will not
fun.
name, just in case those weird ass people are watching, he got pissed off about it. So he waited. They argued all night, and then they left, and he went over to their tent and just like pissed their fucking tent.
He took 10 toes and stomped on top of their tent, destroyed it, and then pissed inside of it.
I don't think he destroyed it.
Oh yeah,
he did.
Yeah,
Did
he did.
Yeah,
he
like
stepped on
uprooted
top
their
of it
tent.
and destroyed it and pissed in it, and then they went to sleep in that.
Well, yeah, no, the guy
Deserved. Listen.
The
deserved.
guy was-
You don't understand how insane this situation was. Like, they refused to leave. They refused to not be with each other. Like, everything. It was just like they were straight up just making a ruckus for like hundreds of people. Hundreds of people.
Everybody
were
was
bothered
ready
by this
to
in the
beat their ass, man, and they fucking. And then the reason that he did that was because when he went over there to have a conversation with them, they both just ran off. And he was like, "Nah, you guys are gonna wake my camp up for no fucking reason? Okay."
Yeah, he finally just got
Shit,
to
not
sleep.
just
Just
his
stomped
camp,
their fucking tent out, dude, and then pissed all up inside that
It
mother.
was,
They went to bed, and then the guy was like, "Who the f*** poured water in here?" And everybody's like, he thinks the piss is water. It's like they must have stank so bad they couldn't. How do you not smell everywhere in your blankets and tent? Like,
Don't around, man. You get smoked.
around, get around
in
with.
the worst possible way.
Yeah, man, that was an experience. Shout out to the float, bro. We
Shout
come
out
back. Anytime you need
to
us there, we'll
floating.
be there.
Absolutely.
Second
It's
year,
always a good time.
patch. We've got it.
If you haven't been there, you got to come next year, man.
Yeah.
Like
Tom Woods, the
You're
float.
just gonna have to be there. You guys saw some of the footage and the photos and whatnot.
Shaggy Two
It
Dope was
crazy.
there, and he was floating with people.
Yeah,
His set was dope.
Whitney
You got to be
Payton
right
was
up and
there,
close and
Scum was
personal with
there.
him.
Yeah, Whitney Payton, Scum, like they were all f***ing amazing. Dude.
They
Really bad
camped
people.
there, like far away from of all the normies and stuff. But like, yeah, they were on the grounds.
Not us though. Book us for your event. We like to get down and dirty with the fans,
Yeah,
man.
man,
We
we get
can't do whatever
We like to get
we
in the
need to
mud.
do to get with everybody and get this shit rolling, man.
Yeah, we like
real.
to.
And it's cool because it was
Rub
cool to see
shoulders.
the change in just the 1 year dip. Like, they've been doing it for 3 years. We weren't there the first year. We were there for the second year. The difference between the second year and the third year was incredible already.
Dude,
so I
and
mean, give them 5-6 more years. This thing's gonna be a huge,
Bro,
huge event.
dude,
Like,
next
it really
year,
has grown
like,
and grown.
Yeah,
and grown.
they definitely haven't went backwards in any degree. They're steadily moving forward with what
In the
their mission
game.
is, for real.
Speaking of change, though, we have a little bit of change in staffing here at Really Bad People Incorporated. Unfortunately, our manager Cut had to step down from his position just due to being extremely busy with his home life and things like that. So we
And we get
completely
that.
support
For real.
his decision in doing this and doing it now before it was a vital time for us. When we were really elbows deep, with everybody. So currently, Really Bad People do not have a manager. But we love Cut and we appreciate him and
Yeah,
him
for real,
still
bro.
continuing to want to help us, in ways that he can and do everything like that because he's been a definite big part of the team and like a family member to us.
Yeah, and it
especially
won't be the
'cause-
last time you see him either because he's still going to be helping us out. with some
Exactly.
Yeah, he's
But,
still around.
Currently, we are managerless, so RBP
The
is
inmates
back
are-
and we're doing some solo things for now to try to figure out how we're going to make it work. So we figured we'd let everyone, kind of be updated with the info.
The inmates are running the asylum right now.
Ooh.
So if you see a big decline in management of our group, that is why.
Yeah, if we're now always late like 2 hours again and we're not late like 5 minutes,
Yeah.
you can just,
for not
mail.
responding to
Yeah.
emails or
Yeah,
whatever.
because he was definitely great at keeping us on time
For
because
real,
we were
bro.
always late.
He had
Like,
expectations, and
he was
it was
good.
nice to have.
It was good.
Bro.
So shout out to Cut, man, and everything he's done for us, and we wish the best for him and his family. You know, as
Shout
they
out
move
to
forward
Chris
to
for
whatever they're
introducing
doing.
us.
Seriously,
Definitely,
man.
man. R.I.P.
If he Cut used to rap too and make songs, and you know, I'm not just sucking his dick or anything, but they're pretty good. Like, you know what I mean?
Pause.
Like, you know, metaphorically sucking his dick. You know, I'm not like kissing his ass and sucking his dick or
Pause.
anything. Bro, it's an expression. Come on, it's an expression. These guys don't get it. We get it. Though. This guy,
Yeah.
he doesn't get it.
Cut used to make music himself, and it's dope.
Go blow him up.
I
It's
saw a
old-
Tupac
it's an old
audition he
school
did
thing.
on YouTube for the movie, bro.
Oh, really?
It's literally on
What?
there.
That's dope. We'll have to check that
bro, I
out.
swear, I seen it in my suggested feed because I cut Jones Tupac live auditions, and he honestly,
Killed it?
yeah, bro,
It.
dude, I swear, like, yes,
So,
bro, like
We're gonna have
Yeah.
to watch
We got-
that after this.
Yeah, we'll have to check that out. But yeah, man, once again, shout out to Cut. You know, we appreciate you rocking with us and doing what you need to do. We're going to stay at it, for sure. We're dropping a new song in the next couple weeks, and then a couple more
Three
after that,
news,
couple
or-
more after that.
bro, we got
We're-
enough,
we're-
we got enough songs for y'all for the next 9 months, and that's not even counting the new.
I don't know whenever we're gonna drop them, but we're gonna try to be as consistent as
I
possible
think
and
by
give you
the
guys
end
new
of the
music
year,
and
we're going to
videos.
drop 4 to 6 songs, though.
Yeah.
So by the time New Year comes, you'll have 4 to 6 new RBP songs, and then we're
We're
going to try
gonna
to
be
drop
dropping
2
a lot
month.
of singles and
every
man
next
until
year,
you guys
and,
beg us for a f***ing album. That's the story, man.
Yeah, Cody wants you to beg us.
Well, there's
I'm not gonna
the
lie,
singles be working, man.
We do kind of have an idea for a small project, though, so keep your eyes peeled, but it wouldn't be anytime soon.
But you guys gotta want it though.
Yeah,
I ain't doing that
yeah.
unless
Co-
you want it.
Cody's very toxic,
I am.
so you have to. You
gotta
gotta,
tell me if you want
you
it.
gotta let him know you want it
I
bad.
give that to you. Raw.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Raw?
Yep. Tell
If
your.
she's trying to all she gotta do is ask.
Raw, right. I think he meant
RVP,
meat.
man. Hide your kids, hide your wife,
Better get out of sight.
hide
Who
your
do
grandma,
you voodoo?
hide your mama.
Yes. But,
Yes,
so
I
not,
concur.
Not really much has changed.
Yes.
Very soon, though, October 29th, Springfield, Missouri, at the Cellar downtown on Walnut Street.
This is news to
SBU's The
me.
Cellar. We're having a Halloween show. We do some Halloween every year. This one's going to be big, bad, ugly.
Dangerous.
It's going to be great.
Yeah, bro.
We're doing a $100 costume contest giveaway. Whoever comes in the most dope contest or costume or a couple's costume, we'll give $100 to. It'll be a concert. Tin will probably know better who exactly all is on it. I know we're on it. I know Bully's on it. I know.
I can look it up really quick.
He'll
Just
look it
keep
up.
talking.
But
Just keep
yeah,
talking about the.
The Cellar does a really cool thing where it opens at 5, so you get to do
This is really cool thing where it opens at 5
you get
o'clock.
to do this. You
in
get to
the
do this
afternoon.
you get to do this pre-game party.
Yeah,
so,
we
like,
we
most
get there
venues don't
early,
open
man.
until 8 or 9. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But like they
can
serve
hang out with
food and
us.
They
Yeah,
do
you don't
stuff.
have to-
So
Yeah, bro.
we come at 5 and we get to interact with everybody. We'll take pictures. We'll sign what you need to do and sell the merch and do all that shit before the show actually starts. And
Cody
then
will let you
we
beg him
ride
in
out
person.
until about midnight. But that'll be really
Beg.
awesome.
Not bang.
Yeah, I
We've
said
had
beg.
several
Okay.
ideas as to what we're actually. God, this f***ing fly, bro. I hate him so much. That's what we're actually going to be for Halloween, but
Get him, Cody.
I don't know. We're
Snip him out.
never reliant on those decisions. So show up to figure out what the hell we all be.
So, performing.
Yeah.
Us, really bad people. The motherfuckers. Bully. The motherfuckers was us, by the way.
Okay, I was like,
Yeah, who's
They're
that?
new.
Who's
as fuck.
naming themselves the muff?
That's kind of a hard name.
Motherfuckers.
MUHFUKAS.
Yeah.
Really bad
motherfuckers.
people, parentheses, the motherfuckers.
And if you come up with that name, you got to give us copyright claim. So
Yes. Beg Cody for that name.
Motherf-
Alright, also Bully, who they are selling, they're doing their album release that night as well. Revenge is the name.
yeah, if you have
Hard copies will be on sale.
If you're not following them, you best follow them. Hyperactive.
Hyperactive
And
are...
motherfucking
No, it's
like
just
they
Hype
couldn't hear the
now.
whisper.
It's just Hype McCormick.
Hype. Is that what
Yeah,
he's
you're
going?
right. Yeah,
Hype
it's just-
McCormick
Okay.
and J-Rod, prodigies of the game, students of the game. Also, we have Reborn King, Evo, GSO, which is goat only. Motherfuckers, I gotta censor part of your name.
Vontae.
Vontae.
Cam and their whole clique.
And then One Bar and C Hicks, which are forming a group that they just told me was called Cast Outs.
Ooh, might be a sneak peek. Who knows if you've even heard it before now?
Yeah,
We might
I've
have
heard
dropped
all
their
of
group
them,
name.
motherfuckers. And then Risk, our good friend Risk, he's day one mob. And I get so embarrassed. Tusi?
Yeah.
Did I say his name? Tusi? I always want to say Tunchi for some reason.
That's
There's no
Lil
N.
Wayne.
Yeah, that is Lil Wayne. But
Yes,
Tusi,
He's dope.
he's a motherfucker too, in a good way.
He's dope. He makes good music.
DJ
man.
Cryptic on the ones and twos.
He's
That's what you call a DJ?
You don't call them on the ones and twos. That's what they're doing. They're on like the scratch pad.
They're on the
ones
3s and
twos.
4s.
Okay. What? However you want to count it, baby. But yeah, Halloween show. It's gonna be awesome. We're gonna dress as something. I really want to incorporate. I want to shave everything besides my mustache,
Sorry,
and I
what?
want to incorporate that somehow. And
You are going to do that?
I want to. It's not set in stone yet, but
could
I'd
be,
like to.
We could be like inmates, and he could be a cop.
Mm-hmm. And I could have you guys on like leashes, like
Okay, no.
like
You're not putting
like
me in
what's
a fucking leash, Tim. God, bro.
What's the guy? What's the guy from Star Wars? Jabba the Hutt. He's got. Yeah, I'll be
about
Jabba the Hutt. You guys will be Princess
Hell
Leia.
no.
I'll be the guy in the stone.
I'll be the little
I don't know
animal.
Star Wars very
I'll be
well,
the
so.
animal, the thing that's like part monkey, part bird. It's like jumping all over Jabba. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about?
No,
I-
I don't know.
He's got
yeah.
like the ears and the beak.
You Star
and
Wars
it's like
fans
a monkey
know.
thing.
Yeah, drop what that is in the comments.
You guys know what the
please.
I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about. I think it'd be cool if we were all old timey baseball players too.
I just don't like baseball, so I'm like, what the
No,
fuck?
nobody f***ing likes baseball.
You guys do, don't you?
Yeah, I mean,
You-
you just kicked him right in their base.
Yeah.
Hope you're wearing a cup.
Yeah. Man, we got the sports jokes all day.
But yeah, we could do something like that. We could,
I really want to have some kind of theme between the three of us. I think it would look dope on stage. It'd be weird. Like
We were gonna go as like Sith stuff, you know, like Star Wars Sith stuff, but I don't know, man. They like want some money.
I can't
for that.
utilize
And
the
I'm not
mustache.
going with no basic flip out lightsaber. That needs to be able to kill
I
somebody.
need a real
so.
one. Me and Cass were talking about creating the lightsaber the other day.
Yeah, you need like a f***ing
Laser.
nitrous
we actually
backpack
have a
with
better
hose hooked
idea
up to it.
of a laser sword. Not a lightsaber, but a
It's
laser
been made.
sword.
You can go on YouTube. It's been made.
You can
Yeah,
buy
but
it on
not
the
the way
black
that
market.
we thought about it. So, hear us out, right? Sword with the hilt, okay?
Okay.
And then it has the long part above it, the separator, you know what I'm talking about? Like above the hilt.
guard.
Yeah, like it has the guard,
Hand
okay?
guard.
But it's like flat and square.
Okay.
And on one side of it, it has a rod that comes up and then to a point like this.
Mhm.
And what that does is illuminates the laser to come down
It'd be electric.
to be like...
if you had a coil.
That's exactly what we were thinking about. No, and you're literally on the same page as us.
Yeah.
It's kind of like we were talking about dabs, how they heat dabs and stuff.
Yeah.
Get some sort of coil that holds an electromagnetic field around it, but it's at a point. It's sharp. You
And
know what I
it-
mean? It
and it
does this.
just
That way you can actually
arcs to
slice.
it.
That way it doesn't burn through stuff, and you kind of have to work your way. You can actually slice and do what you need to do. But it's all attached. The middle would be hollow. It would just be a laser point that would come to here until whenever the extension of the laser was done, and then like a rod,
So
essentially.
they've got that would honestly work, bro. Like imagine if it was like had two rods that was the blade, and one of them was for the electric, and the other one was the plasma. The back, you put the backpack on
Right.
with the hose that hooks up,
Yeah.
and it shoots out it basically shoots out this. I can't remember what the fluid is, but it's like you can't see it with the human eye, and it shoots out in a straight line, and they can ignite it.
Yeah, see, that's what we
And-
saw was the people doing that, but it looks
there's-
more like a flame than like anything else. We
if
want to
you
make
had
it look like
mixed-
a sword.
If you had it mixed with the electric, it would be able to because the electric current wouldn't with the plasma if you had it set up right. With the electric current, it would just circulate.
Especially if you did two. Like if you did that back rod we're talking about that holds the electric, do that with the plasma and use the electric side You know what I mean? As the
That's
actual
some
cutting
Dead
side.
Island zombie killing shit, bro.
Well, if there's any fabricators out there who want to make that, we would love to play with it. You know,
We
but you know.
Or just get a blade that's hooked up to a battery that just heats up so fucking hot that if electricity.
Well, that's
put
what
it,
we were
melt
worried
it
about.
through
Yeah,
Why's everybody
but that's
cutting my legs?
But we were worried that you would have to melt
Good
through shit.
circumference of
And
cutting.
we wanted, but here's the thing: we were thinking that if you did that, since it's so hot, it would automatically cauterize his leg.
Oh yeah.
That's what we were thinking of, and we want to be
Which
able to
is
just
worse.
chop and kill someone.
What do you think?
We don't want to stop the
What do you
bleeding.
think a lightsaber does? It's meant to do that.
Can it stop bullets too, like a lightsaber?
No.
Like shoot it back
It
at
can't
us?
Our
stop-
design, hell no.
Have
It
you
has a
ever-
hollow center.
in Star
Unless
Wars,
they're shooting us with
in
laser
Star,
guns.
I was about to say, just Star Wars
Right,
shoot
and then it
bullets,
absorbed it.
it refracts it. Like literally
But
pulls
like
the current in
what-
and launches
that's
it
what I
out.
was.
Shoot it
Yeah,
back
but
at
what? But I know. But what if it just added to it to where it was just like, oh shit.
It made it more powerful. We could
Yeah, like
like
now my sword has
like a
this
fishing pole,
with
like
as
cast
well.
it back at him.
The thing, if you made an electric, if you made an like a
The
sword
bass
like that,
fishermen are just killing people.
you
left
would
and right.
literally have to wear something to where it wouldn't conduct onto you, and you wouldn't even be,
Rubber,
You
right?
wouldn't even have. Nah, you'd have to get some other shit too. You definitely have to have rubber boots so it does. So it just conducts through.
So
your
it doesn't
body
go to the
and
ground.
then conducts out.
Yeah,
Like
but it's not electricity.
because you would
is
like
it?
get near somebody with it, and it would just arc off the sword and hit them and just shock the shit out of them.
I know there's no chance the Boring Company is listening, but if you are, please hit us up.
We're
so
trying
we
to
can
do
try
some
make
We've got a lot of scientific knowledge,
we want to make the really bad laser sword. Ding ding.
or just a laser, whatever you
No,
whatever you want to call it.
The RBL.
And
Yes.
we're working on a weed strain.
Yes, we are doing that right now. So yeah, that's.
We got a little bit of
something we
time
can
if
talk
you
about.
want to drop some knowledge on them.
So, a guy that we've partnered with is splicing specific strains together with like cloning and things like that, how you can do, and has made a unique strain for us. I'd have to go back in my phone to look. I know one of them's Animal House and one of them's something else I've never ever heard of. But it'll be a strain. I'm sure it's possible someone's made it before, but for the most part, it's unique to us, and it has a purple color to it, so we're going to call it really bad purple, and it'll be RBP, and then we'll be able to hook up with medicinal patients because we have our cards and stuff like that with the growers who do grow our strain, and then allow you guys to get your medicine that's associated with the group as the RBP and everything we pre-approved and packaged for you, so you can hook up with one of our growers and get all your medicine for the month, you know, and not have to stress about having to go to the dispensary or some sketch deal or something like that. You can just get it, you know, directly from the harvest to your house.
And it's an aphrodisiac too.
Yep, it is.
It gets things going.
Yep, we put blue chews. We just crushed them up and we put them in the plants.
We didn't even crush them up. We just dropped one in the bag.
You're gonna have a forever.
Yeah, one puff. That sounds like one of those Christian moms against weed.
one.
One puff and you got the
Not even
boner
one
forever. Then you go to hell.
You're going
to hell with that.
What was that on? I think it's like Mean Girls. They're like, if you have sex, you'll get pregnant and you'll die. It's just like the entire health class. It's just like all these.
Unfortunately, that's not what happens.
You get
So
something called the blue waffle, and then you'll die.
I haven't heard that term since I was in like 6th grade.
Me either.
Damn. Well, if you guys are a little bored, get on Google Images.
Don't
Blue
do
waffle.
it.
for
Do
the
that.
for the younger but over 18 crowd that hasn't heard of Blue Waffle, get on there. It's
Imagine being that chick who's is the stereotype for that picture now.
Right.
She's just like, yeah, that's
I just went to the
Go
doctor to get help, and now I'm on f***ing Google every time somebody
Go ahead and
goes
look
Blue
at Pain
Waffle.
Olympics too while you're at it.
His doctor was like,
Trust me.
God, dude, what a flashback from those two. Tom Segura does I can't think of what the title of like their show is they do. It's not Two Bears, One Cave.
Oh, no, it's not.
No. It's a different show that he does where they just look up those videos. Like people send him in videos of like cartel or the Pain Olympics, and they just react to them like we do, but they put it up on the screen on like his Patreon. Oh, that's what it is. This is Patreon. I'm stupid. That's why it's not a specific website I couldn't think of.
Some guy
But,
chops his
Hey,
off
and
on
they'll
that
like back to the videos.
Wild.
I haven't seen any of them, but I've heard him talk about it on Two Bears, One
I've
Cave
seen
because I
it.
love it, and it is sick.
They didn't have CGI like they do now back then. There's no faking that unless he had like
I told you.
unless they had like a fake pair of balls balls, but that looked like his God-given balls. That guy, like, he was on a stump.
He died.
And he chopped his balls off.
The guy who chopped his balls
Yeah.
off?
I didn't really follow his journey, but
So, like, I'm pretty... like, the guys who did that they signed up to win that money if they lived, but they also... So, like, back in the day, like, big corporations and were, like, buying people's insurance policies. So, like, it's illegal now, but, like, a corporation like Walmart, if you had, like, stage 4 lung cancer and you had, like, a $750,000 life insurance policy, Walmart would give you, like, $400,000 up front before you died, so you could, like, enjoy your life. And then when you die, they get $750,000 and your family. So
literally?
Yeah.
Like, have sex with them?
Oh, no.
God.
Okay, I don't know.
But literally not give a cent to the family, but it's illegal now. But like that was a big thing, man. And then the people in the pain
Olympics. What a good idea.
But the people in the Pain Olympics.
I mean, though,
why aren't we doing
like
that?
They were like getting their health insurance
in the United
life
States.
Insurance policies were getting bought out by big corporations, and they were like, "Well, I'm gonna die, so why not do it in fashion? I'm gonna go cut my balls off on a cutting board."
Right now, if it just a doctor just came into the studio and was like, "Chaos, you've been served. You're gonna die in 2 days." I'm not cutting my balls off for fashion. Like, I don't know what the someone's mind is thinking that.
For fashion.
Like, bro, like, what the is
that's
that?
like
No.
that's like the Pain Olympics. Like, you'll never hear any news media or anything talk about it because it was a huge disaster back in the day. People literally were paid to do that shit. Not paid, but they were incentivized to do that shit.
Yeah, it's like We Have Your Family.
Like the dude who shoved a mason jar up his ass and it
Okay,
popped.
I've heard about that guy.
Mm-hmm. They popped in there, yeah.
And he died.
Yeah.
Like,
what?
He like just immediately dropped dead, bro.
Maybe I'm just naive, I guess.
Who edited the video?
And the thing is
they found it.
Bro,
that's what I'm saying, and they put it out?
But bro, they numbed these dudes up
What
with a insane numbing medicine to where you could do that and not feel
cocaine.
it.
I don't care. I'm not doing that. I don't care how much numbing medicine or you want to chop your balls off with some numbing medicine, Tim?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, God damn it.
I ain't no pussy.
You wouldn't even staple your arm with me that one day, and you're gonna
My
chop
daddy
your
ain't
balls
raised no-
off. I tried to get us to staple ourselves that one day we were being
I'm
hard
so
or
tired
whatever.
of stapling my arm, man. It's old.
Fuck you. Go get a stapler right now.
I don't have one, or I
That's what I
would.
thought. He's not chopping his balls off with some wood, bro.
Next
No way.
next podcast, stay tuned.
We're all fucking staplers.
We're all chopping our balls.
To my belly button.
I'm about to go donate a bunch of sperm and just like chop my shit off, baby. Well, hey, good note to end on. Good cliffhanger. See you next time when we all chop our balls off. We got anything you want to plug? Quick plug. You got a new
buy
film?
some beats. ChaosOfficial.com.
Yeah, buy
lights again.
If you're an artist and you heard our music and you're like, God damn, these beats are hard, you know where to find them.
Yeah, go buy our merch. Hit us up for some merch.
We're gonna drop some new merch soon. Speaking of that,
yeah, we're gonna do something. But are you doing the Nazi thing? Okay, wow, that's really untasteful.
Give him extra curse words.
That's
for
not
that.
very tasteful. Okay, we're getting out of here before Nazi coding. It says,
Oh God!
all right, goodbye.
This was
See you
really bad
later.
people with special guest that fly who was bothering us the entire time.
Yeah, special guest the fly, Brian.
We broke some records on today's podcast. Yippity doo! We cursed a total of 344 times. And Kid Cody broke his last potty mouth record with 152 curse words in 1 hour. What a piece of shit.